Today's show brought to you by Just Beds. That's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds, the Yawn Exterminators, located at 3120 Montvale Drive. They have your bed in their showroom right now. Swing on by, lay in some beds, pick the one you want, and then voila, you have your bed. It's that easy. Just go to Just Beds. Check out a bed for yourself. Check out a bed for maybe your children, your spare room, whatever you need. They've got it. It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield, the fine sponsor of this very show. It's the Morning Disaster. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ray Lytle. Let me introduce this fine cast for you. The one, the only, Christina Wright, a.k.a. the Chicken Lady.
Good morning.
Big D, my man down below. And right there, the one and only Mr. Steve Staunton.
That is not my fucking name.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You're Steve Stanton.
Thank you very much.
Get it right.
Welcome to the program. Welcome one, welcome all. Everybody having a good day, I hope.
Yes.
It's 30.
Yeah.
It'll be another nice day today.
70 degrees, I think.
Not bad. Yesterday after Fit Club yesterday, I put down my top and I drove back nice and slow with top down. Oh man.
Nice.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. That was a good day for me.
Now, when you
wait
put
till
the top
Friday.
down, do you put the windows down too?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
of course.
You're not one of those to drive around with the windows up and top down.
I know. I see people do that, and I'm like, what? Why? What's the point?
Yeah, I don't do that. My windows are down usually. Yeah. Well,
I
the
did notice.
windows automatically go down when I put the top down.
Oh, yeah.
So the picture from the 13th that you took with the top down, it looked like you were more interested in showing us, up your nose and advertising that you were.
It was a crazy pic. I was just I was driving around and my wife went into Sam's. I was in the Sam's parking lot and I was like, oh, screw it. I will take a picture. And I just went and took a picture. That's how it happened. So I wasn't intentionally aiming towards anything up my nose. I was in the parking lot and I had the sun on me and I felt good. Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, it is. But you could tell the sun's out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty happy. That's what I'm happiest when I got the sun on me, and Oh yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. Chris says I'm here, folks, waiting in line for Steve to smoke up the premises and pawn stolen gift cards. Steve, you're not stealing gift cards, are you? Fat 420 says, why does Steve look like he just shart himself? He
probably did.
Steve always looks like he just shart himself. It looked like Ray was getting a BJ while driving. No, Ray was not getting a BJ while driving.
We know that won't happen because that's outside the norm. He can't do that. It's got to be
Exactly.
in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
Well, I was in the Sam's Club parking lot. I would not be.
So?
Never stop me.
Well, it would stop me. That's when I have my convertible. Sometimes I had to roll the windows up. Oh, I mean, for God's sakes. They only allow certain people to get a convertible.
You will never see me rolling or having the windows rolled up on the slingshot.
No, you don't roll the windows up. You keep the
It
windows
doesn't have fucking windows.
Exactly.
That's irrelevant. You'll never see the windows down.
Mm-hmm.
It don't have the windshield. No, it doesn't have that, does it?
Yeah, yeah, that's got a windshield. Oh, here. Okay, I'm going to confess how stupid I was.
Oh, hell.
So yesterday was 40 degrees when I went to leave for work.
Mm.
So I go, okay, it's supposed to be okay, like 60 when I get home, or on the drive home. So I'm gonna take a slingshot in. I'll be a little uncomfortable in the morning because it's a little chilly. So
Little.
I get all my normal crap packed up to go to work, and I head out to the garage, jump in the slingshot, and hit the button to start it, and it doesn't do shit.
Oh no!
And I'm going, God damn it! I didn't. So I mean, the lights would come on, but it wouldn't. The ignition wouldn't turn over. And it brought up on the radio. It's got an enter code to continue. And I go, okay, well, that's a dead battery kind of thing. Like the battery's dead in the stupid thing. I had it plugged in. So I go, damn it, fine, just get in the truck and leave. So I get just outside Pulaski and I go, hey, stupid, you didn't have the key in your pocket. It had no idea that you were.
Oh, hell.
So, are you dumbass? Anyway, well, I'm already on the highway. I'm just going to keep going. But damn it, I really want to drop the slingshot yesterday. So, yeah. Dumbass.
Big D.
We all have those duh moments.
I have them a lot lately.
Jeff says, thank God Big D in the house. Brings smart assery this program needs. It also brought that story about the slingshot. But that's a man who couldn't remember to bring the car key with him.
Dude, yesterday yesterday was so bad at work. I could not remember my name. I couldn't remember shit. And I was down talking to my boss. And now it's starting to go again. There was an exterminator that was parked in one of technically my boss's parking lot or parking spot yesterday. And she was telling the story. And then I was relaying that to her boss, my big boss, who I play D&D with. But I was saying, yeah, the guy was parked in her parking spot. And it was the, what are the guys that go around and like kill bugs and stuff with spray stuff? I could not think exterminator to save my damn life. So it's just so I said, fuck it, I'm taking the day off. I'm not even gonna bother trying to go to work and do anything productive.
Good call. I do that all the time. I'll be trying to tell Dan something, and the simplest word I'll just forget, like that one thing. And he's just looking at me like waiting, like, come on. I don't know.
When Ray's top goes down, his nose automatically goes up. It's a sneezy thing.
I think he might be right.
It is a very beautiful car. I would.
It is.
Not exactly something I'd drive.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Hell, I'd
have to paint the wheels on. I don't like all that chrome. It all has to be black.
We already have smart assery with Ray. Don't you see the smug cloud? Oh, well. Okay, so
he's high. Don't listen to him.
Have you seen Big D's also smug?
He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's just babbling. Smoke some more, buddy. Smoke some more.
Wow.
Oh, well. Good morning, Karen. Finally, a good comment.
Good morning.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Bree.
Morning, Bree.
Some decent people in there, as well as these ne'er-do-wells. It's nice we get some good folks in there as well.
I'm so stupid. I'm off work today. I'm sitting here making sure I don't have any emails that I needed to address.
Oh, good Lord.
Let's get off that thing.
Yeah, you're off. Screw work. It doesn't exist.
Yep. Oh, well. How you guys doing? I see Christina put more chicken photos up.
No. That's some ugly fucking chickens, too.
They are not. They are my beautiful girls.
They're fucking zombies. That's not that. I don't know about that being a chicken, but it's scary.
That is scary.
Speaking of ugly photos, what the hell is that?
That is from the meet and greet.
Oh.
That's their birthday shots that they got.
Oh, I know that Bree almost gagged.
Really?
She had hers. Bree had a rough time drinking. So bad.
Well, there's
we got
more. We have one of Bree. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let me
Oh.
find it.
Poor Bree.
There she is.
Oh yeah, that was before.
that was before.
Oh, there's more. Look at Steve down there cheesing.
What was it? Okay. Was he hitting on the waitress? Because I mean, the one photo, it looks like he's just like she's all giddy and he's just like trying
Oh,
to pick her
there's
up.
another one I think where he's down there.
Oh, there she goes.
Yep, there they go doing their shots.
Too bad we didn't get the after picture though.
See, look.
Yeah, like he's trying to put the moves on her.
Mm-hmm.
I think I asked her if you wanted to come home with me.
Oh, and she's like, ha, 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 fuck no.
And she said, well, I said something about how you have sex with me. Or...
You did not.
I'm sure it was embarrassing.
Oh my God, Stephen. That poor girl.
Can we have Big D do this colony story segment? Oh, for God's sakes.
Come up there with us. You guys can make your own stories.
Right.
Big D loves that nudist colony. When's the last time you've been to the nudist colony?
It's been a couple years. I was thinking about going again this summer.
Good old Big D.
I think it would be fun, but I couldn't get naked in front of
you. Don't have people. To though. That's what you don't have to. I mean, unless you get in the pool. But
you got to be naked in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather people be.
I could do that. Then I could do this naked in the pool.
Nobody wants you in the pool, Steve.
But there's outside showers on the outside of the pool, or just outside the pool. There's a shower. Those are all external. And then there's one internal shower, but the rest of it is like in the common house. There's a shower in there. The shower's next to the toilets and stuff. So
and you got to remember that this will be the person looking at you when you're in the shower.
It don't make any difference. Everybody looks at everybody.
Hello, look at this chicken's ass right here.
If you got a chicken on your shoulder, then that's gonna be a little weird when you're.
Are you looking at my chickens? Hey, nice pecker. Hey, don't mind me.
I pull my phone out and she starts pecking at it. That's how they greet me every morning. They jump on me. I bend over. They're on my back, crawling up me. It's
very bizarre.
I love it. They love me.
Oh, yeah. The Big D tent setup story was the best. I don't know what happened in that tent setup story.
That's how I learned the universal sign for help is to yank somebody's top off.
Oh.
Damn. Really?
And if you're really struggling, you take the other woman that's with you, you take her top down too. And then they all come running to help.
Oh, hey, that's pretty smart.
And I'm a pervert trying to bang somebody in the stuck in the dryer.
Dude, I thought I was a pervert until I met some of those people up there. There's some people that live up there and, they live 24/7 for being a pervert. So
they just want to be naked all the time.
Yeah.
See, that's weird.
Nah, that's a lifestyle. Not the lifestyle, but a lifestyle.
Well, I wish them luck, I suppose.
It's hard in the wintertime. Or really doesn't exist in the wintertime, really. But
well, I would.
Live up there year round.
I think who would who wants to be naked in the winter? You know what I mean?
Nobody is.
Not me.
They keep the common house really warm, so they do parties up there on Saturday nights, and people still get naked up there, or they used to anyway. I don't know if they still do, but yeah. But it's Saturday nights up at the roundhouse, or with everybody up there, and it gets hell. There's people that camp up there all the time, even in the wintertime too, but still nudity that goes on in the roundhouse.
So
Wow.
they love it, I guess, but
Yeah, it's fun.
very bizarre.
It's just a 3-hour road trip away, though. That's what sucks.
Let's see. You bend over, they aren't wanting to jump on your back.
Oh. Oh.
Is he talking about the chickens?
Yeah.
Because Steve is. When you bend over in front of Steve, he's always wanting to jump right up there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Cindy said your chickens are getting so big.
They are. They grow so fast.
It won't be long until they're laying eggs.
Couple months.
Probably around July.
Is there a
Now you
band
know-
at the bar at the nudist colony called the Raw Dogs?
Mm-mm.
Now you're gonna
That'd
like
be-
frame the first egg.
I'd be interested playing a
What?
gig at a nudist colony.
Right.
That would be very interesting.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be any different than any other place. It wouldn't be any different than what was the place with the green wall? That place turned into a nudist thing all the time.
The one in Clinton?
Was it Clinton or Macon or whatever it was? It had the big
Or
green
Macon.
wall.
That was Macon. That was Macon, yeah.
Yeah, there was
That one
nudity
was-
there all the time.
That was a lot of nudity where girls, man, they would flash their tits like crazy. Look at that
People
hillbilly
naked.
there with all those chickens on him. Good Lord.
Those girls
Look at
are on the
that.
back porch.
Hmm.
They're
Those
going
are,
out
are,
this
those, are
weekend.
those the chickens that are getting ready to go out there?
Yep. This Sunday, I'm going to let the girls out in the integration in the coop, and then the girls that are on the back porch are going out there.
Hmm.
So we're getting closer.
And then the third set are
They're in here. They'll go on the back porch next.
look at that. Wow. I'll be damned.
Yeah. Then you won't hear any more chirp, 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 chirp.
No more, huh?
No, for a couple of days.
Dan said I can't have any more.
And you're actually going to listen?
Hell no.
Are you
You know what?
actually planning on listening?
I don't know. I mean, if I want room for my turkeys, yeah, I'm going to have to chill on the
You
chickens.
can't have any more chickens. They say you can have ducks.
Oh, I'm getting ducks. That's what we're going to do with the other shed that we have. Because it's easier to clean. It's a resin shed, so I can just hose it out. And ducks are a lot messier.
Oh yeah.
What's the deal with ducks? They poop bigger?
They shit everywhere. Explosive, just.
Oh my God. How disturbing. A lot of explosive duck shit.
Yep.
Why do you want the ducks? What do they provide?
They lay eggs.
Oh, okay.
They lay the good eggs. They're good for baking.
Yeah, but they lay them every day?
Every day, every other day, just like the chickens. Yeah.
Well, they're the same way. Do you have to have a male and a female, or was just the female?
No, they'll only the same as the chickens. They
Same
will
as the
lay
chicken?
eggs without a male, and if I want fertilized eggs, then yeah, I'll have to have a male.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, okay. Because it always seems like you always see ducks like wandering around, male and female.
Mhm.
You know, you always see one male, one female. So I didn't know if they had to have partners.
Yeah, just to have fertilized eggs. I know. Cool thing about the ducks, though, it's like Easter. You have to go hunt for their eggs because they'll lay them wherever. They don't lay in a nesting box like the chickens do.
Just whatever.
You got to go around the yard and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll lay anywhere.
We'll have to hunt for them.
Yeah.
It's all part of the fun. I enjoy it.
You're ready. Look at you. You're all
I
excited
am.
about it.
Wait till it's 110 and humidity
Yep.
is 98% this summer.
It's gonna be 110 or it's gonna be below zero. She's not gonna be
Yeah.
saying such good stuff then.
No, I'll be all right.
It'll be all those fucking chickens, all those fucking ducks.
I did it before. I'll survive. I might bitch about the heat, but it'll be all right.
Well.
It's got to be done. So my next mission is turkeys. I got to find my turkeys that I want.
Dan.
What?
Dan can make that sign. Because someone needs to make a sign.
Fire Dwarfs Auto Shop and Petting Zoo.
Yeah.
And woodworking.
Mm-hmm. He could make a woodworking, or he could make that sign out of wood. That'd look good.
Heck yeah. Put it out there
Not
with
bad.
a little farm side road, but the other thing, we don't get enough traffic on this road because I would love to have a stand out there to sell eggs. We just don't get enough traffic.
So much was giving them away. Now she's selling them.
Oh, that's been the plan the whole time.
Dan says 60 is good.
That's what he thinks.
And, you know,
I've said before you're going to get 70.
eggs went down $1 yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I showed on my. I have stuff already in my Walmart basket, and it said something. Went down. Eggs went down $1.
Of course, right before Christina's.
Of course.
The price is going to go down. They'll be giving eggs away soon. She'll be like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Nope. Should be having chicken tenders like I wanted to the whole time.
No, I think people will buy them because I think people prefer the farm fresh eggs over the store bought.
I don't.
Just,
Too much work.
I don't either. 'Cause you never
how's
know
it too
what
much
you're
work?
gonna
You just got to come by here and pick them up.
get. No, you brought them.
You're out of
in
the
there.
way.
You never know what
piss off.
You never know what you're going to get. You crack it open. Turn me off. You gave me a rotten egg, man. I tried to eat it, and that wasn't good.
It was probably one. It was probably
like-
one that was hidden that I found, thinking, "Oh, a fresh egg."
Smelled like
Don't do
shit.
that.
Like, what the fuck? I'm not eating these. I feel the rest of the way. Fuck that. I ain't playing any miny mo.
Thank you, Roy. Well, Karen says the egg prices went up at Meijer.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Went down at Walmart. Maybe Walmart's got some kind of a monopoly on eggs.
Adrian Adonis was asking where the hell the other half of you went, Raymond. He's afraid of the presence of a tapeworm. Adrian Adonis is dead. Adrian Adonis is dead and has been dead for a long time.
That's probably why I hadn't heard his name in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Adrian Adonis, Ray. I remember when that guy would call in the old. When I was on QLZ, he would call it. We'd be in the middle of like an important conversation, and people would be commenting on stuff, and I just take a rant, and they'd be going, "Well, I don't understand why the city wants to do this or whatever," and I'll be like, "I don't know," and take another call. I'll tell you something. This President Bush, blah 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 blah. Oh, I don't know, Ray. Why can't people be nicer to so and so? Yeah, hi QLZ. Hi, Ray. It's Adrian Adonis. It never failed. Oh, well.
I was talking to my mom last night, and she reminded me, which I pretty good. She has a good memory. My brother and I went on one of those helicopter things in New York. Like
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this was been 20 years ago. But yeah, my brother and I went on a helicopter. And we went up and then went over the river. About
You
fish.
could have crashed like those one people.
Yeah, that was fucked up. And now they're saying the because they found an envelope with a large amount of cash under the pilot's seat, and
Wow.
I think
Yeah,
somebody
the
think
helicopter
they're
itself.
well,
Didn't one of the blades fall off or something?
yeah, the rotor flew off and then cut the tail off, and but now they're thinking that they were paying the pilots to fly, even though there were problems with the helicopters. I wasn't impressed with it. So
I've never ridden in a helicopter, I don't think.
I've done it twice. That one, and then my dad and I did it when we went over Diagonal Dam in Kentucky, and my dad fell out, almost fell out.
What?
It's one of those open. It's one of them open, no door helicopter things. And the guys, my dad tried to take pictures. Of course, they had the lens cap on the fucking camera. Yeah, okay, we'll make a big sweep here by the dam. See, my dad's clicking pictures. Whoa! He's saying, yeah, his seatbelt on.
Oh, wow.
He almost fell out of the helicopter?
Yeah, I made a big turn. My dad went ready. Well, then he kind of dropped the camera and it was around his neck. Whoa! Good thing he had it around his neck, or it didn't make any difference. We got the Phelps belt. It was all black because he had a lens cap on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Dan says he loves riding helicopters. I just know I'm fine.
I don't think I could do it. I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, I'd be fine. I would be fine having
I'll
never.
pass.
So skydiving's out of the question, Christina.
No, there's no way in hell.
Now
Never.
that I'm lighter, I kind of want to go do it again.
You've been in a helicopter before?
I've been skydiving before.
Oh,
I've been in a helicopter, but never up more than 10 feet.
Well, now you're lighter. Skydiving would be easier for you now. Because you had to do your first jumps have got to be tandem jumps, right?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I jumped when I was in high school.
At your size.
Yeah, that was I couldn't. I went back to Taylorville, had that jump school, and we went down there, and I was too heavy then. But
yeah,
kind of want to go do it again.
So now you're not too heavy. You know what I mean? You could.
Yeah, but all that, imagine just all this extra fat or all this extra skin and shit just blowing behind me now, and it's just like a.
Yep, be like an extra parachute.
Damn, how come we're falling so slow? I don't know.
Royce is big dudes in the Navy, but he probably can't swim. You're probably right.
No, I can swim very good.
I'm sure he could swim. He gets in that naked pool over at the.
Right.
Nope, I've swam at the equator before, so.
Wow,
that's hot water too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Karen says Big D would just float down like a feather now. Maybe he would. Maybe he would. I've got a list that I showed yesterday for the Ray Academy Awards.
Oh, boy.
I've got a huge list of potential nominees that I wanted to put. I wanted to put some of these nominations out and then have some of our listeners make some nominations as well. And then we'll actually vote on best moments. You know what I mean?
Huh.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering what moments will make the finals.
Oh, yeah.
For the Ray Academy Awards.
Uh-huh.
I've always done the Ray Academy Awards in April because the Academy Awards used to be in April. That used to be when they aired. So that's why I started doing it in April. And it's April, so I figured I'd do it again. So, because I saw yesterday people were going, why are you doing the awards? Why weren't you doing it during award season? Well, because award season has moved. They used to be in April. They used to run the Academy Awards the same night as the NCAA championship,
Oh,
which was always in April. So that's why, I'm used to doing it in April. So there you go. Skeletor, you aren't winning jack shit. Skeletor is not winning anything. You have to be, you got to be nominated to win anything. By the way, Dan says he's ridden in the St. John's medical chopper a few times. Last time the pilot was yanking and banking, trying to scare him, but he thought it was fun.
Of course he would.
I hope there wasn't a patient in there. Patient might not have been too happy.
Right?
Yeah. I'm not sure that's a good time to be fucking around.
Probably
I
not.
don't know if that's a really good time for the pilot to be, oh, watch this. This will be funny.
What about that fucking that ambulance that hit that guy yesterday on bike?
Yeah, but that was a stolen ambulance, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he stole it.
Somebody stole an ambulance? Where'd they steal an ambulance from?
St. John's.
Jimmy's front yard.
I didn't read it all. But yeah,
And
stole
hit-
it and then hit somebody on a bike.
Oh, my God. By the way, I have a picture of Big D skydiving. Have a picture of Big D skydiving, guys. You want to see it? Here we go.
I did a lot of tanning before that. So yeah, it was a little.
Wow.
There you go. Jason says they used to do helicopter rides at the fair many years ago. He and his dad went up in one and flew around the fair.
I remember that. They landed in the infield.
Yeah, I remember that.
Corey says, I know what cast member is going to win, most likely to be mistaken for Rosie O'Donnell. It better be Christina you're talking about, Corey. God damn it. Your sass is not appreciated.
Ooh.
Yeah. Someone stole the ambulance, hit the guy on a bike a block away, then took the ambulance back and turned himself in.
Good for him. That's the right thing to do. Turn yourself in.
Well, no, the right thing would be to not steal the ambulance in the first place. That's
exactly.
By the way, I don't look like Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell is not aging well.
No, she isn't.
But I'm not aging well either. My hair is, changing shades.
Huh? Just embrace it. Quit worrying about it.
I should keep the light off. See how darker it looks with the light off? Put that light on, man. Jesus. How dare you, Corey? How dare you? No one has ever seen Ray and Rosie in the same room. I've never met Rosie. Never met Rosie. I like Rosie O'Donnell, but
yeah. I was just watching one of her movies yesterday.
Your gray hair and glasses, y'all could be siblings. Thank you, Corey.
Well, that goes with Shelly too. Shelly has.
Yeah, I think Rosie's in her 60s. I am not in my 60s. I'm thinking of doing some ropes today for my workout.
Ropes.
Thinking of doing ropes.
You come over to my place and you can help me lift some 2x12s.
Oh man, what are you building that you need all these 2x12?
Deck.
Oh, you're building a deck. Wow.
Yeah. Yep, I got a whole bunch of 16-foot pressure treated boards I got to cut.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Nick and I, the youngest and I, they had them delivered last week, and they dropped them off at the street, and we had to carry them around to the side of the house, and I had 45 boards to carry. We started doing 2 at a time. We finally had to drop down to 1 at a time because we couldn't carry. Both of us were too damn tired.
That's too much, right?
So, yeah, this deck's gonna weigh, like 12 tons.
Good Lord.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Well, I built one similar to our first house, like what you're building, but they had those floating, what do we call them? I put a hot tub on it. It floated hot tub. I didn't have no problem with it. I had a problem thinking
We got a
level, but
I bought Jen that big ass chair and didn't have any place to put it. Then we found a good deal on a gazebo, so I bought that. So now they're just taking up space in my garage. So now I got to get a deck built so I can actually get the crap out of there.
So you can put the gazebo on the.
Yep. Yeah, we got a 10 by 13 gazebo.
I'll be damned.
Do a 16 by 16 deck.
Well,
and then I can put all these damn extra flowers and plants that I, for some stupid reason, have gone plant. Christine's gone chicken crazy. I'm going gardening crazy.
Oh, Christina, you did get my note. I am sorry. I apologize on there for giving you the wrong advice. I got to thinking about it. I thought I needed to make sure she knew it was okay. So I thought I was right in doing it, and it doesn't matter. But yes, thank you. I felt terrible. I gave Christina some bad landscaping advice yesterday, because I have a degree.
Yeah, I asked the man who has a degree, and he gives me the wrong information.
All we hear about's that fucking degree. All we hear about's that degree. How he's got that degree in landscaping,
turf management, and landscape design.
He finally uses it, and he gives the wrong advice.
Just goes to prove degrees don't mean shit.
Exactly.
I've been out of the game for a little while.
Jeff says Steve is Don Vito.
I know.
Do you think Ray will say, I'm not going to El Salvador? The Big D does not own a park.
Nope. I don't own shit.
Yeah, Steve is Don Vito. He speaks like him and is a pervert like him. Who's Don Vito?
Don Vito's dead anyhow. He used to be on he's Bam Margera's uncle.
Yeah.
If you know who Bam Margera is. From Jackass.
Guys from Jackass, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
They are.
Yeah, I think Bam Margera.
Him anymore.
Yeah.
Ew.
Bam's all messed up, right?
Yeah, that's Don Vito.
Is that him?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there's Don Vito, right? I do know that guy. Yes. I know that guy. What's he in a prison jumpsuit for? What the hell's going on there?
Sexual assault.
Oh, yeah, that's Steve. All right.
Yeah, he does look like Steve.
Sexual assault and all. They got stuck in a dryer.
When's Steve finally gonna get arrested for SA?
He's not. That's just the thing.
You're gonna continue to get away with it? Oh, congratulations.
We got away with everything else.
It'll all catch up to you eventually. Always does.
It is amazing how many times he's broken the law and gotten away with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
You don't know half. I haven't discussed the serious ones.
By the way, Corey
You mean
says
there's
that
more?
the reason Bam is all messed up is he told his best friend not to drive, and the guy got in a wreck and killed
Right.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't take his keys away from me.
wow.
Wow. I'll be damned. I didn't know that. Well, we're talking about Steve or Don Vito. Which one are we talking about there?
And I have not molested any kids.
Mm.
Grandpa Pervert did, but I know.
Oh, good Lord.
So you didn't do any molesting? Congratulations, Steve.
No. I would.
The day's still young.
Yeah. Give him some time.
Oh, Lord.
No comment.
Oh well. Good old Steve. Isn't it amazing that everyone thinks that it is possible that Steve's no one even questions. Hmm.
Well, I've never had any book bags.
Oh, that's a bullshit lie right there.
Oh
I
my
have
God!
pictures.
I got
I
the
have
fucking.
proof.
I got the fucking PS. It came from a dude that was over 18.
Uh-huh.
So if he
Mm,
I don't know who he got it from.
that's the story you tell.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, I bought a PS4 that didn't work. Pissed me off.
Corey says Steve Don Vito had a kid's book bag in his closet, just like Steve. Yep. And Don Vito had a pillow for a girlfriend. Oh, Tom says Don Vito got probation for groping teen girls. Oh, Steve would grope.
Wow.
Yeah. DA says Steve likes to call himself grandpa to Brady and Bree. How do we know he hasn't touched them after roofing them? Steve,
Number one, I know Bree doesn't do
we
anything.
need to check Brady and Bree and make sure they are molestation free. I'm worried about them now that you mentioned that. Yeah. I am very worried. There may have been some. You're not molesting those kids, are you, Steve?
No.
I hope not. Good Lord. I would hope there's no molestation going on. I'll be damned. Steve eats chicken and crepes in the school's parking lot. Yeah, it does look. It does sound like something Steve would do is being in the school parking lot.
I can't believe the memory you people fucking have.
Christina has actually put up the picture of Steve's book bag that they found in his closet. Here's the book bag, the Unicorn Squad. That's just begging up to no good.
After months of being told, don't open that closet. Don't open that closet.
Yeah.
What the hell's in there, Steve?
Then she opened it. She saw what was in there, a book bag.
No, it was a mess. As I was just throwing stuff in there. I didn't want her to get all pissy.
Has Steve Vito asked the grandkids if he can watch them on their wedding night? Oh, good Lord.
Oh.
Hell, I think I did that.
Dude.
That was when- that was when-
Surprise there.
That was not. Steve was on the show, right? When you first joined the show, you were living in
Oriana.
And
Yes.
this is when Steve, when Christina went over to move you.
Yeah, that was
Closet.
packing.
That's when she started the affair with. Well, I'm not going to get into all that, but you know,
Yeah, we don't need to go over that
adultery and
again.
everything else. We should write. Somebody should write a book.
mm-hmm.
We'll have
Oh.
adultery and thievery and
Her adulterous.
affairs.
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, good God. Skeletor, don't you have to go to work or something?
I don't know, but I just remember there were stories of people were moving Steve. They were moving Steve. And while the move was going on, Christina and someone else were going out to the U-Haul truck and banging one out in the back of the truck while everybody else was boxing stuff up.
I don't know who he's talking about. Steve, was that you?
What the fuck wasn't me?
That's what was going on, from what I heard, but I don't know.
Is it comfortable in the back of the U-Haul trucks to bang?
Not really.
No, because we didn't get any furniture pads. Well, if we got the furniture pads, it probably would have been better for
Yeah,
us.
might have
You're
been.
saying if there were furniture pads, the banging would have been better, Steve?
Probably.
Just pick a piece of furniture, bend over it, and hey, go at it.
I'll be damned.
It
was
me. Get out of here.
DA wants to know, was there duct tape on his kitchen chair too? Yes, there was.
Goddamn, he remembered that.
Yes, there was duct tape on the kitchen chair. Steve Vito, do you feel like a matchmaker? Start calling him Steve Vito.
Oh God.
Steve Vito. Oh shit. Oh,
Wow.
God damn. Y'all found a kid's school bag and banged in U-Hauls?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
what we
saying
do
Steve's
down here.
move was pretty interesting.
Yes, it was.
Pretty interesting. Oh well. At least Christina had fun.
I did.
You know.
The first move I've ever enjoyed.
Yeah.
I wondered why it took so fucking long. It seemed like, God damn, I didn't have that much, but we're still moving at like 9 o'clock at night. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Taking our time.
Wait from, like, how long does it take to carry a fucking chair in?
You'd be surprised.
Oh well. Oh well. New song idea. Set to smoke it in the boys' room. Banging in the U-Haul. Banging in the U-Haul.
There we go.
People, don't you feel me? That's not bad. But matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a way to Christina's.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Wow.
Yep. Those are a few of Dan's favorite things. Oh, well, there you go. I remember that move.
Oh, so
I knew what was going on because when you guys got to Steve's apartment, we went live and I could just tell something was going on. You could just feel it.
Obvious.
Yeah. Royce says Dan hums that song to himself all day at work.
What Brady brought that up this last weekend at the meet and greet. He goes, he goes, I go back and I watch all the old shows, and he goes, and now going back looking at him, he goes, it was obvious the whole time. You two had something going on.
I knew.
Like, well,
even before you met.
Yeah, they were flirting. They were flirting.
Many flirtatious conversations during Stainless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Was really something.
Yep.
Y'all didn't do oral in the U-Haul after moving all day, sweaty genitals. I don't know what was going on.
No.
I don't know if any sweaty genitals were going on.
No.
It was fucking cold. Fucking sleepy.
It was
nice.
It was in January or February, wasn't it?
January. Yeah.
Yep. January 8th.
January.
Wasn't it the 8th? Because we were supposed to do it the weekend before, and somebody ended up with COVID.
Yeah. Somebody got fucking dirty COVID.
Mm-hmm. A lot of dirtiness on this show.
Yeah. Fucking
A lot of dirtiness.
Dirtiness cost me $400 fucking dollars.
Dan says it's all Ray's fault. He made us work together. It was not Ray's fault.
Huh, that's a good point. You're the one that said Dan and Christina should do Stainless.
Yeah. It's your fault.
You said I want Stainless. I want you and Dan to do a show Stainless together.
Actually, I think
I knew something was crazy.
That.
I knew something was crazy when she fucking moved to Edinburgh. The fuck would you move to Edinburgh?
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking to move to Edinburgh.
I knew before that.
Place, but that's what was available,
right.
And I was like, well, maybe.
Wow. I wonder
I was the
how
first one to figure that out.
I wonder how she found out about Edinburgh.
Cindy says after the move to Edinburgh confirmed it. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. All I know is that I just remember figuring it out. Of course, I caught them.
Yep, that stupid fucking doorbell.
Yep, I caught them. They're up to no good. I caught them on my Ring doorbell.
Maybe he had a headache and she was just trying to suck it out of him like you told me.
Yeah.
Dan had a migraine. I was just trying to help him. What were you doing? Sucking it out of his head? God damn.
It was worth a shot.
So you actually caught them.
I was driving to your house.
Out in front of your house.
I didn't stop. I drove by like I didn't see anything. I went around the block, and then they were done, so I parked. Oh, they're done.
I did not rewind the Ring video. I'm not a pervert. I saw it. I saw it once, and then I
masturbated to the thought of it.
No, I didn't. I was like, "What the hell did I see?"
Ooh, a fire dwarf.
That was enough.
Now I got the dogs.
Oh, shit.
Tyler says, I caught on from the comments they would leave each other. Clearly, there was a great thirst and they were going to drink.
Oh, especially the night Christina got all drunk on wine.
They were sleeping.
Oh, shit.
They were sleeping.
Jason says, I confronted them about it after an episode of Stainless and they confirmed it.
Bye.
He did. He's like, is there something going on?
I didn't tug it. I never tugged it to anything. I didn't tug it. Good Lord. How crazy. No, I confronted them at my house. I think that's when I told you guys that I knew because I saw it months earlier or whatever.
Yeah, well, it was quite obvious.
Yep. How crazy. Those are crazy times. Oh, well. Those fine moments, those fine memories of the show.
So many of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of.
I don't have a memory. I don't have a memory like that though. So
Well, our listeners do. You know what I mean?
DA evidently because he's
DA remembers everything. Holy shit!
Yeah, he does.
Look at Big D's dogs. Those cute.
Well,
little...
Jen said that I woke him up when when Ray started masturbating. So
Ray wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, when you were lying about not masturbating, and I had to show, they, I woke him up. Apparently, so.
So now you have to get him back to sleep.
Yeah, rock a fucking baby. All right, mom's back. Come get him.
Nope.
Get these fucking dogs.
You're like little dust mops.
They're yours now.
No, take them.
Look at the kid. What?
Well, they're
Corey
both looking at Jen. So
that Stainless episode when you looked up all the crazy sex moves on Urban Dictionary, how many did you try?
All of them.
How crazy!
I'm gonna say hi.
It's fun trying new things.
Once he runs away. Butthead.
Sorry.
Corey says it was Steve's wheelchair farts. That's the secret to the hookup. Steve's wheelchair.
Oh.
No, they hooked up over at my old house when I was living over there in Leland Grove. What is that? Was it Leland Grove that I lived?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's where they hooked up. Well, that's where I saw him on the Ring camera. Yep. Oh well.
I think that was a Royal Rumble party. I'll never forget. That was a women's match, and they were really, I don't know who it was, but Dan stood up and said, "Oh shit, he kicked her right in the gooch."
Yeah, and that was the rest of the night. Punch her in the gooch.
Who's the one who said that?
I don't remember.
I think Dan started it.
Yeah, Dan the one who started punching the gooch.
I actually made him a shirt.
Kicked her right in the gooch.
I do remember that.
I do remember that. I remember something else, but
What else do you remember?
There was another person that got offended that I touched them, but we won't mention their name.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I do remember it was at the new house here that Steve farted really loud.
Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah, the one the whole neighborhood heard.
Mm-hmm. Even the neighbors heard.
I've been to the house a couple of times though.
It wasn't my daughter was down in her bedroom, like across the house in her bedroom, and even she heard
what? 50
With
feet
the
away?
door shut, I'm sure.
with the door shut and her TV on. She's like, "What the hell?" How disturbing. Yep.
Yep, there it is. Gooch.
The gooch shirt. punched her in the gooch. Amanda says that was the chair we had to use poof on. That was the fart that shook the whole house. I remember that. We had really good food at that one, didn't we? Did we have good food? At that?
Yeah.
Now I can't have any of that food anymore.
Mm.
Ray's hot ass neighbor heard Steve's fart heard around the world and thought, damn, that's a hell of a man to let that loose.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, she lives down the street and she heard it clear as day. That's how long that was a lot. That was the loudest fart I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I
agree.
It echoed off the chair.
That came out with force.
It was terrible.
Maybe I do need to come back by your house and show you how different that can be now. Maybe I'll come over this weekend and drop one at your place and see.
Please no.
Compare it.
Yeah, Cindy was over, and I think she was sitting in the kitchen when it happened. She heard it clear as day.
If you didn't hear it, you were deaf.
Yeah,
I
was literally a table away from him, or a coffee table away from it, and it was like, oh my god, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever heard.
Good thing you couldn't hear. Good thing it was noisy Saturday night, because I sat in that chair and I'm like,
I remember I've had some. I get bad flatulence every night. I don't fart a lot during the day, but like at night, I'll be laying in bed and it's like,
oh, poor D.
Well, it's underneath my covers.
oh,
So it hides it. You know what I mean?
Keep it contained.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Jen sleeps in the other room, because it's, you know, so the I'm not disturbed by her rolling over and that kind of stuff. So
we know the reason.
The fact that I shit 15 times a night and wake myself up and worry about shit in the bed and.
You worry about shitting your bed?
Because you don't know.
Oh.
You know? You wake up at 1 a.m. and you go, oh, God, I hope this is gas. Okay, lucky it was gas. And then I go, no, I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go in there just in case.
Steve knows.
Exactly. See, I spent like most of the day yesterday farting. About 9 o'clock, this isn't a fart. The tummy's grumbling. You better get up. You need to go to the restroom because that ain't no fart. And it wasn't a fart. Started out as a fart, but then 12 inches came out after that.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. What was that? 12 inches? What? 12 inches of stool came out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry to hear that, Steve.
Yeah, playing games on the way coming home last night from work. Get going, got to sit up in the seat of the truck because, you know, you don't want to drop ass in leather. So you kind of, you know, get above it and let it fly. Then you sit back down. Then you got to roll the windows down, all the windows down. And you go 2 more miles, pick yourself back up the seat, do another one. You do that for 22 miles and, you know.
Well, you just need a lasagna pan. If you keep a lasagna pan in the truck, you can.
Oh, Lord.
I've got extras if you need with lids.
If you want to save
I want to save it for later.
Oh, my God.
Well, if you got to go shit in a hurry, you don't have, you can't throw it away. You don't want to just have it in the seat of your truck next to you and put a lid on it. That way, if it's a little bit on the liquidy side, it won't spill over.
Oh, God.
Good Lord. Oh, my God.
I'm waiting for these Raider rewards, whatever the hell you're talking about.
The what?
The Ray Academy Awards?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Well, I was going to bring up everything on the list, but we've been talking about everything else, so.
Oh.
I have I do have some stuff, but we should probably maybe save it for tomorrow. We'll save it for tomorrow. But this has got, I mean, let's see, what do I have in here? I have here's these are some of the moments. There's a lot of Steve stuff on here.
Well, of course.
There's a lot of Steve stuff. The Big D's on here, I see.
Oh.
Anthony and Katie are on here.
Wow.
Shelly's on here.
That'd be your sister,
Bubba's on here. There's a
Shelley.
bunch of people. There's a bunch of stuff on here. So
How is Ray's sister doing anyway? I haven't seen her lately.
what was that? I'm sorry.
Just asking how your sister is. I haven't,
My sister Michelle is.
I know your sister Shelley.
I don't have a sister Shelly. I have a sister Michelle
Of course you do.
who lives in
Works up
I
Chicago.
know you can call her Michelle if you want to, but
She works up at McDonald's.
No, I don't have a sister that works at McDonald's. DA wants to know if we're gonna have a best dressed show member.
Uh,
I don't know who'd win that. Holly also has a sister named Michelle, she says.
oh.
Hey, Bob. What's up, buddy?
Morning, Bob.
Bob's got that cool car.
Ooh. How about cool car?
He's got that Starsky and Hutch car.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw one of those the other day.
So we'll see him in parades every now and then.
Oh.
Very cool.
I don't like old cars, but I'd definitely take one of those. In that paint scheme.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like old Ford cars, but I'd take one of those. Although I had a Mustang. I love my Mustang.
I love my Mustang. I still hate the fact that I traded my Mustang in.
I like my Camaro better.
Bob has badass cars and runs his own gym.
Oh, hell.
Cool.
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna do some ropes today. I'm ready to get a good workout in. After I get a nap. I think a nap's very important.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Naps
Yeah,
are nice.
right? I need to get a late morning nap where I wake up from sleep, I do a show, and then nap. I mean, what the hell has happened to my life? This is what I do now.
I had to cook breakfast.
And
Yeah.
then he's gone. I come wake him up.
See, my
And then I'm
boy-
up all night reading comics.
Oh, hell. I don't read at all. I read my
Yeah.
TV.
We know.
My wife says I wouldn't need a nap if I wouldn't stay up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
This is true.
right, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily the case. Hell, I'm up. I'm in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm up at 4 o'clock. I'm still tired as hell.
Yeah, I couldn't go to sleep as early as you do. There's no way. No way.
Now,
Nothing that keeps me up.
Corey, it's a hard life I live.
if I was better at MLB, I could probably sit and play MLB all night if I was better at it. But I can only take so much loss in my life. And after I lose 2 or 3 games a night, fuck it. I don't want to play anymore.
I sent you a request yesterday. You never.
I was
accepted.
in the middle of a game. I just started.
Well, I know as soon as that game ends, you certainly didn't send me a request. I'll tell you that.
You know why? Because I can only take so much loss in my life. Yeah. So I don't watch Pornhub often. Although I am addicted to this Candy Crush game I've been playing on my phone. But
Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm not spending any money on it because I forgot my password. And I can't get it back because I can't.
Imagine
I
that.
We just need a dry erase board in his living room with all his passwords written on it.
Yeah, isn't that a game for simple people? That Candy
Yeah.
Crush.
Very simple. Yeah. Matching.
Hey Ray, speaking of comics,
Yeah.
I got something for my birthday.
What'd you get? Very nice, dude. Where'd you get that from?
The
Did you
most
get
incredible
Amazon?
person in the world.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I don't know where
Dude,
she
it's
got
a
it, but
great book.
Amazon.
I'm that far in and I'm already fascinated by it.
Isn't it great? I told you it's an amazing
It
book.
needs to be a TV series on Netflix or something.
It should, right? It's so good.
It's pretty fantastic already.
Awesome. I'm glad you got it, Dan. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
I'll tell you,
I'm enjoying it.
Ollie's in Jacksonville has a bunch of the Scott Snyder and Tom King Batman issues, and they've got them for like $3. These are like $20 paperbacks.
Damn.
They've got them for $3 at Ollie's, and it's in Jacksonville. When I went to Ollie's, I saw them all, and I was like, "Oh my God, I've got all these books, but Jesus, these are so." I mean, I should have just got them to sell them on eBay.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Right?
Scalp 'em.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
No, you wouldn't have paid for them in the first place, Steve.
yeah. He would go steal from Ollie's.
You would have ripped them off and then sold them on eBay. Am I wrong?
Did Steve
No.
forget the password to his midget porn site?
I don't watch midget porn. Thank you very much.
Corey says, "Aren't comics for simpletons who can't read a lot and rather look at pictures?"
Thank you, Corey. Thank
Well,
you.
Go
least
ahead,
I-
take all the shots you want. And I'm made
Well,
happy.
at least the book I'm reading has no pictures. The
Well-
Willie Nelson book.
Well, it's sure taking you a long time to read that fucking book.
You're reading it.
No, I'm sure he isn't.
I like to savor it.
Yeah, he's not reading it.
I'm sure he's not.
All I know is I enjoy my books. Take all the shots you can. I enjoy my books. Corey says Ray should go to the Ollie's in Quincy when in Jacksonville. Yeah, maybe I should. A lot of comics in the background of one host. I don't need your critiques. I like my comics. They bring me joy. I read, I love my comics. What can I say? Oh, well. At least I'm not out causing trouble. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what my wife doesn't care. Because there's a lot of other things I could be doing. There's a lot of things that I could be doing other than reading comics. I think she'd rather have me reading comics than anything else. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could be out running with whores.
Mhm.
Something like that. I could be out doing drugs. I could be doing meth. I will not give handies for comics. I don't care what that sign says. Unbelievable. No, I'm a good guy. I'd rather sit around and read comics than
I think I
Do it.
found my hobby, but it's going to mean I'm going to have to leave my apartment.
at least I'm not sitting around watching Seven Little Johnsons.
What'd you find, Steve?
I finished think that won't be this month. I think next month I'm going to start hanging out at that place over in Elkhart. I've been watching a lot of the videos from the racing and stuff like that, and I think it's cool. It's just not what I talked to, dude. He said you get started for about $100, but but about 8 old guys that get together and they all just have different classes and shit. They have video. Like I watch 2 or 3 hour videos of them on YouTube.
Well, you should do it, Steve.
It's just
yeah.
bunch of old guys.
Yeah. Diane says you have to leave the house to do things.
I know that I have to leave the house.
I leave my house all the time. Now that I've lost weight, I will leave my house all the time. And I'll go work out, and then I'll put the top down and I'll drive nice and slow. I'll just enjoy the day.
Just don't become Badinski.
I will not become Badinski. I didn't realize Jason was on today.
No, sure.
No, but I will guarantee that my eyes have been closed like 12 times. I will not deny it because I am dead fucking asleep a couple of times.
Poor big dude.
This phone has kept me awake.
Just don't start snoring.
I thought about it. That's what keeps me waking up. But no auditor questions today.
No, Big D is not watching porn. He was answering text from work, I think.
Yes, this is an.
You're off work. Stop it.
I know, but this is an audit question came in, so.
Oh,
stupid because they can't read what we told them.
I mean, he's got one of those jobs that there really is no time off,
I'm an IT manager, so
yeah,
I'm in charge of the data storage for every office under the governor.
And it's for the state of Illinois, so it's
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh well. Oh well. These are the things that bring us joy. These are the things that bring happiness.
Or a paycheck, either way.
Yeah, that too.
Ray parks the convertible across the road and sits at a stoplight. Says the unhomed handyman. No, I am not an unhomed handyman. I don't care what
I beg to differ.
Good Lord, I don't give handies for comics.
Boy, they like to show that picture, don't they?
That's what the sign says.
That's true.
She takes
That's
such
clearly
pride. She takes such pride in her.
It really, she really is good. I mean, it's the best I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of them. Believe me, I've been the butt end of a lot of them myself.
I love my Photoshop.
Oh well. Yeah, I need to get like Big D and get down around 200. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this being over 300 bullshit. I think I'm getting closer.
Then you'd be able to have your knee surgery, wouldn't you?
What?
Wouldn't you be able to have your knee surgery then?
Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to have a knee surgery at around when I get to like 200. So
Cool.
it'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It's years. I mean, they got to do both knees too. It'll take forever.
Right.
Yeah.
I've heard two different knee surgeries. I've heard people say it's the best thing they ever did, and I've heard people say it's the worst thing they've ever done.
Yeah, my mom had both of hers done, and she was back moving around pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
Best thing she ever did.
I'd love to be able to walk again, man. Because I can't walk. Even though I'm losing all this weight, my knees, I got to tell you, my knee doctor was right. He said, he goes, you could weigh 150 and you're still not going to be able to walk, right?
Right.
And I thought, I was just thinking to myself, bullshit. I'll be walking fine, but I can't. I still walk like the penguin,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I'm going to have to, I just can't walk. It sucks. My knees are so bad. Well, do you lose height when you get your knees replaced?
Can, depending on how much they have to deal with.
Kelly said she got a new knee in 2019. When you go down on your knees, does it hurt? No, I'm just asking. No, I mean, I'm not suggesting she's always on her knees. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
if you go down on your knees, does your knee hurt? Or does it feel good?
Yeah, when you go down to your knees, does the back of your throat hurt?
No, that's not what I was
Sometimes.
implying at all. It's not what I was implying. I was asking. Corey says Ray should get a scooter and race Steve in Walmart.
Oh, good
Oh,
God.
I love that.
Yeah. No, I got to lose a bunch of weight before I can get my surgeries, and it's going to take. And so they want to do one. They want to do one knee first, and then they'll do the second knee like a half year later or something. So that's how it'll go down. They can't do them at the same time. Dan says if they have to shave your femur head down, you'll be shorter unless they use a taller implant. Holly says her aunt got both her knees done. Now nothing holds her back. See, that'd be great.
Wow.
Yep, she does 2 at a time. No problem.
I don't know. It would be nice to not have knee pain, man. Because it would be nice to, you know how you drop something and
Like your pants?
well, no, like you drop anything and you gotta kneel down to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't do that.
I can't either, but mine's till I lose my balance.
But I'm just saying, it would be nice to be able to go down on the ground,
Oh yeah,
grab something or pet the dogs or something. You know what I mean?
catch a ground
And
ball.
be able to get right back up. It would be nice to do that.
Right.
Oh yeah. Huh. It'd be nice to sit on a couch and not have to roll out onto the floor to turn
Yeah.
around, get one leg up and then another leg up, and then finally push myself up and try to keep from farting at the same time.
Good Lord. So I just, I don't know when I'm finally going to get my knees, but I lose a bunch of weight before I can. But then it'd be nice to get out and walk my dog or do anything. Just walk would be nice. I'm just saying it would be nice to not be in pain. I could be like Steve Vito and sitting around the house and watching Little House on the Prairie all day, but I need to have those healthy knees so I could read comics.
Yeah, I used to need healthy knees for just sitting right comic.
Yeah.
So I want to congratulate Steve though.
Oh,
He has been under 15. You guys, Steve has been under 1,500 calories for over a week now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Every day you eat less than 1,500 calories. That's pretty impressive.
Uh-huh.
Steve.
Good job.
And you haven't cheated on the diet yet, have you?
No, I don't have anything to cheat on. I might do, and I don't get me wrong. I tried, like I said the other day. I sat in the county market parking lot, couldn't decide whether I want to go in and get a dozen donuts or go over and get a Domino's pizza. And I said, "Fuck it, I'll just go home and I just fucking have a salad." So I came home and had one of my pre-measured salad things I have. But now I've realized I'm gonna do something. So I've been buying these things at Walmart that everything's pre-made, all your everything's measured out, and I pay $3 for a salad like that. But I thought, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna fucking get salad dressing and some bunch of containers and make my own whatever I want to. If I want different lettuce and because I like crazy things. Like my lettuce is gonna be lettuce, black olives, tomato, pepper.
When you have those moments like that, I want you to pick up the phone and call Christina or call me or call someone, your sponsors, and we will talk you out of.
Oh, you mean like going to get donuts or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give us a call and let us talk you out of it.
Yeah.
I talk myself out of it. I talked myself out of it after I looked at my bank account. Whoa, you can't afford.
Oh, so had you been able to afford it, would you have done it?
Probably. But this month's been fucked up because the first of the month, it's fucking shit ass fucking antivirus out on his computer. I forgot to fucking cancel it. So that was $100. Then this goddamn phone I had to buy because my other one got infected from watching porn. That was another $100 I had to spend.
I hope you learned a lesson.
Yeah, I'm never watching porn on that phone at least. Watching on the phone's already. I'll just deal with it. I watched it the other day. It just you have to keep pushing because it always says Google's not responding. You just have to push it like 10 times, and then it'll finally quit doing it for a while, just long enough to get on the Pornhub and get a video rolling. And once I get the noise and and once I get that in my head, then I can sort of process that down into the woman that I need there. I never want to see the man because the man's always me.
Oh, so you fantasize that you're involved.
Yeah, I only want.
You're making her moan like that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the first person view porn?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It just depends.
The way it's nothing but it's just the overhead view of what they're seeing. You just watch it that way.
Yeah.
See, in his fantasies, his penis is very large and he's causing,
All right, hang on. I'm gonna do a Google search about first person view small penis videos.
Oh no, they have Pornhub has tiny dick porn.
Oh, and they're moaning like that with the little.
Oh yeah, it's usually
they're faking.
It's usually the gal giving a blowjob to a guy with a Peter small dick, and I can kind of do that as long as she doesn't say, "Oh God, it's so small." I've heard that a couple times. I can't.
That sounds like it would just be a total turn off. I don't know how you.
Oh, it is. Believe me. I think I have PTSD from that nurse that came in last time I was in the hospital, and she went to hold the urinal, and she pulled the sheet back, and I said, "Well, you're gonna have to hold it down." And she said, "Well, where is it?" That was. I'm still. I mean, it was a late night nurse. Man. I should have reported her or something. She was trying to give me PTSD, man. And she did a good job though. She wiped it down and cleaned it up and everything else after I was done.
So she felt bad about what she'd said.
Probably. She probably felt bad. My answer was, well, I have a lot of edema down there. She said,
Oh.
she said, I thought the infection was in your foot.
Oh well. Well, let's wrap it up. Tomorrow, I promise. Tomorrow we'll get to some of the nominations. Yep. All right. Jeff says, remember when Bella's friend wiped Steve's? Oh yeah, we don't want to talk.
Oh, yeah.
2 shows tomorrow. Absolutely. Thanks, Tom. 2
Really?
shows tomorrow. Yes. 2
So on
shows.
Thursday already?
Yeah, tomorrow's
Yeah.
Thursday. 2 shows. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the day. Big D, enjoy your day off.
Yeah. Anybody
Steve,
wants to come
enjoy your
over?
day of whatever it is you're planning on doing.
I'll carry those logs for you.
Come on over.
Christina, enjoy the day with the chickens.
Oh, I will.
And everybody will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. So long, everybody. So long.